Hello everyone, my name is Tazon Beck. I am the leader of UnitesAsia. Let me introduce my team. First, for Shell, we have Iskandar and Stas.
Hello.
And second, for BP, we have Eungsho, Lin, and Aika.
Hello.
And third, for Chevron, it is Taeyong and Tazon. I hope you enjoy our presentation.
Protecting the environment while meeting the world's energy demand requires development of new technologies, partnerships, and ways of operating. Shell was one of the first energy companies that acknowledged the threat of climate change. And according to its latest scenarios, the fossil fuels will still be number one in satisfying the growing world's need in energy. So, in order to manage CO2 emissions, Shell continues to research and develop new technologies that increase efficiency and reduce emissions from their operations. For example, one of the most promising technologies of Shell to reduce global emissions has been identified as carbon dioxide capture and storage. In other words, CCS. You may ask how? Just simply, and you can see it on the slide. Actually, the main idea is to capture CO2 from power plants and refineries and store it safely underground. But for those who have technical challenge to store it underground, they can use it in growing vegetables or in soft drink industry. Coal is the world's cheapest and most abundant fossil fuel, but burning it releases greenhouse gases, toxic heavy metals and sulfur, a major cause of acid rain. But Shell's technology can now turn virtually any coal, even the lowest and dirtiest grades, into a synthesis gas that burns as cleanly as natural gas. Despite its own environmental initiatives, Shell also partners with national organizations like Nature Conservancy of Canada and other oil and gas companies. For example, the Tay River Environmental Enhancement Fund. This fund was created by Shell Canada and Menkel Energy for local ecological restoration or enhancement projects in the Tay River area and surrounding region. However, environmental issues are not the only concerns in Shell's operating. They also address the social affairs. At their biggest contribution to society, they assume, is providing the world with energy that is necessary for economic growth and development. Shell provides about 2% of the world's oil and 3% of its natural gas. So they sell transport fuel to around 10 million consumers a day and enough liquefied natural gas to provide electricity for 34 million homes. Moreover, Shell is the major contributor to government finances. Although it is the government responsibility that this money is managed efficiently, Shell encourages and supports the local governments to convert these funds in social benefits. In addition, Shell actively promotes the use of qualified and competitive local and aboriginal suppliers and contracts for their projects and operations. Shell also contributes to their education and training programs so that they can meet its qualification for duty requirements. Shell also provides guidance and assistance to local businesses to help them meet Shell standards and strengthen their capabilities so they can compete for contracts.
Shell realizes that today's students are its tomorrow leaders, so it invests a lot in universities, colleges and technical schools in Canada. Shell doesn't just put money on educational institutes, it closely takes part in student skills development. For example, Shell's senior representatives are campus ambassadors in 16 schools across the country, and along with a team of Shell employees and build relationship with key university academics, students groups and students. Shell also provides students with scholarships and internships, so students from low-income families as well as from Aboriginal community have equal opportunities in developing skills and knowledge. As for internships, the Nature Conservancy of Canada and Shell have created the Shell Conservation Internship Program. The program hires students to do valuable environmental work. With help in the NCC, the students gain relevant employment in their field, preparing them to be future leaders in conservation.
Everyone, welcome to BP in Canada. Today, I would like to introduce our CSR initiatives from three aspects. First, to society. We have extensive influences on local societies and aim to build enduring relationships with the society in which we operate. We provide not only employment opportunities to the local people, but also the economic benefits. We are committed to the volunteer principles on security and human rights, and the need to develop mitigation measures where a potential impact to human rights from project security activities is assessed as significant during the screening process. Besides, through constructive relationships with us, local governments in Canada gain technical knowledge and support in our efforts to establish revenue transparency. In addition, we realize the importance employees play in surrounding communities. We provide opportunities for our employees to be engaged in the community. We match funds raised by our employees through personal donations and volunteer time. For example, our BP Calgary volunteer retirees capitalize and leverage our employees' skills, experiences, and talents to help the community. They have contributed thousands of their time of service to make Calgary a better place to live. The most important thing is that we regularly consult with local community groups in order to understand their needs and concerns and better understand how to make the society better. Next, to education. As a global energy provider, we and our employees recognize the importance of education. We believe that the best way to support education is to support teachers. Here is an excellent achievement on education, A+ for Energy. The A+ for Energy program is offered to teachers to assist them in providing innovative classroom projects for their students to explore energy topics that will be increasingly important to their future. The program allows teachers' energy projects to become a reality by investing up to $10,000 to bring creative, innovative, and engaging ideas to life. Since 2007, we have awarded millions in grants, scholarships, and educational materials to amateur kindergarten to grade 12 teachers for energy projects across all disciplines. Last, environment. We are pursuing a parallel policy of economic growth and environmental protection since our company was founded. We continuously keep improving the environment as our own responsibilities. Now let's take two examples. The first one is managing greenhouse gas emissions. We manage GHG emissions by optimizing equipment, targeting fugitive emission reductions, and designing new projects more efficiently. We continually aim to reduce energy use and emissions through the use of recognized industry best practices and by implementing newer, more efficient technologies. Second one is we continue our partnership with NAIT, Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, to develop a water and wastewater mobile education unit, which is dedicated to delivering water and wastewater technician program to remote and Aboriginal communities through Alberta. The program provides local training to enhance the quality and safety of potable water in Aboriginal and remote communities and support efficient water use by the industrial sectors. We focus on meaningful environmental enhancement and protection project initiatives, which place critical importance on our environmental performance. All in all, we benefit from Canada very much. So what we do now is just to pay back to Canada. We would like to make a contribution to the development of Canada.
Chevron is concerned for the environments in all aspects of petroleum manufacturing, storage, handling, distribution, and use is the guiding principle at Chevron Canada Limited. The changes in gasoline and diesel product qualities are one step of many in their program that is addressing objectives of the Great Vancouver Regional District's Air Quality Management Program. Also, underway are improvements to Chevron's refinery storage tanks and process equipment engineered to reduce emissions of hydrocarbon vapors. Chevron's objective is not just one of the compliance with government regulations, but initiatives that anticipate and precede it. Used oil recycling. Chevron Canada Limited is proud of its record as an industry leader in environmental initiatives. They are committed to minimizing the impact of their operations and products on the environment. Chevron participates in an industry-driven used oil recycling program for both their retail and commercial customers. This initiative will help to ensure that used oil is being collected, re-refined to meet industry standards, packaged and marketed as a recycled product. Disposing leftover gasoline and solvents. Protect our environment. Handling, storing, and disposing of leftover solvents and gasoline in a safe, responsible manner is the primary importance. The Consumer Product Stewardship Program, CPSP, is a non-profit industry-run collection program which provides safe, convenient disposal for leftover household paints, solvents, flammable liquids, pesticides, and gasoline. Program funding. All for eco fees collected on the sale of paint, solvent, flammable liquids, and pesticides by retailers and brand owners are remitted to the CPSP to fund the collection program. At the service station level, the eco fee is subject to both GST and PST. The eco fee is not a government tax. Chevron contributes to the economic and social well-being of people in the countries where they operate because they recognize that business success is deeply linked to society's progress. Their investments in communities also are investments in the long-term success of the company, and they deliver mutual benefit and promote shared progress. Economic development. Chevron invests in small and micro enterprises and support programs that create sustainable employment opportunities. This promotes self-sufficiency, stimulates job growth and economic development, and creates a higher standard of living for people in the area where they operate. Health. In developing countries, they improve access to preventive care and treatment and work to strengthen healthcare systems because healthy people can create healthy societies. Education. Chevron promotes education, particularly in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and math. It is also called STEM, as well as career and vocational training to ensure people can help their communities thrive in the 21st century economy. The Chevron Open Mind School program is a unique and exciting educational program that advances students' learning by moving the classrooms into the enriching environments of the Cavalry Zoo, the Glen Blow Museum, the Cross Conservation Area, and the TELUS World of Science. The week-long curriculum-based program integrates traditional classroom learning with hands-on educational experiences that enable students to develop vital critical thinking, problem solving, and writing skills. Research has shown that students' participation in programs like Chevron Open Minds help to improve literacy, writing skills, and interest in learning. Systematic collections of samples of student work. They have observed that students' thinking and problem-solving skills improve, and the rich experiences trigger more complex and intensive Right. Evaluation surveys conducted of every class and teacher. Teachers realize that powerful learning has occurred, while students give us valuable information on which activities were most memorable for them. The vast majority of students would like to visit the site again, a significant issue for these community sites. Outside independent evaluation of the program. Funded by the Devonian Foundation, an evaluation company undertook an extensive multi-pronged examination of the Chevron Open Mind School program in the 1996-97 school year. Through students and teacher surveys, interviews, and focus groups, they prepared a lengthy report that clearly demonstrated our goals are being met. Chevron is gone.
Me by the way I flow. Keep it moving in the right direction.
And they deliver